after a 3-week layoff?
Yeah, I felt like our guys responded well, and when we needed to make a play, we were able to make it today. I think that was big. I felt good about what I was able to do. There's some things that I wish I could have back, a couple throws that I wish I would have had back, but overall today I felt like our guys played well, and when we needed to make a play at the right time, we made it.
Andy, can you take us through that touchdown pass to CeeDee Lamb and just what you thought of the acrobatic catch he was able to make? Yeah,
that's CeeDee's so good, and balls in the air. Him being able to make his body get in position to make acrobatic catches like that. You saw everything that he's done in college. You've seen some of the stuff that he's been already able to do since he's been here. And for me, I was just trying to lay it up there, let him go, have a chance at it, and he made an unbelievable catch.
Andy, when he threw it, did you think you overthrew him when it left your hand?
When it left my hand, I wasn't sure exactly. I let it go before he kind of set his angle on the route, and so he took it a little flatter than I thought it. And for a guy like that to be able to make that kind of catch, I mean, you can see the talent that he has.
How good does this feel for you, just specifically on what you've been through over the last few weeks, to now bounce back and you get your back in the starting lineup and then you lead the team to victory?
Yeah, it feels good. I missed the game of football while I was out for the 3 weeks. To have to sit at home and watch our guys play, and that was tough. But I'm very thankful to be back out here. Thankful to be healthy and help this team win.
Can you talk about the touchdown pass to Elliott to start the game and just how Elliott ran overall today and what that did for the offense?
Zeke had a great game. Some of these times you hand the ball off to him and just kind of watch him, make some of these runs, and you can see how special he is. The first touchdown, we got him the ball just in space, and both Dalton and Blake did a good job of kind of giving him the edge, and Zeke did the rest. So happy for Zeke. Zeke played really well today.
Andy, how key was the offensive line play today? And when you think about what Zach Martin did, moving positions and still being effective, just talk about the day that they had and how they opened up opportunities for y'all.
Our line played great today, and it's all across the board. I mean, only one sack, and I'll take the blame on that one. I held on to the ball a little long, and so and then for them to open up the run game the way they did gave Zeke and TP a chance to break some of these long runs. I mean, it was they did an unbelievable job.
Can you talk about your mindset going into that final drive and also the final play, the winning touchdown, what that was?
Yeah, I mean, we were in a good position. I think we had 4 minutes left, and so able to get down there. And again, it came down to a fourth down that we were able to convert. Amari does a great job getting open. And then once we got down there, third down, great play call by Kellen. Our guys, at that point it comes down to execution, and that's exactly what we did. Great play design and got Dalton wide open in the end zone.
When you ran that in practice, was it that wide open?
It's kind of been all over the place. The ball gets spread around to different guys, but. That it was nice to see that he was that open.
Andy, on that note of spreading the ball around,
are those throws ever difficult, Andy? Are those throws ever that difficult when the guy's wide open?
Well, you gotta just put it on. You just gotta put it on him at that point. And so, when you're down there, I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult.
Andy, on the note of spreading the ball around, I believe you completed passes to 8 guys in addition to yourself. How good did it feel to open up the offense, particularly given that management's whole line was when Andy comes back, we'll be able to access our full playbook again? Yeah,
I felt like I really did a good job of getting myself involved in the pass game with the one catch that I had. But no, I think that's the big thing with our team and just with our skill positions is we can spread the ball around. We can get so many different guys involved, and big plays were made all over the field by different guys at different times, and so it felt good to be back out there.
You had a lot of difficulties and frustrations this season.
I didn't catch that. What was that?
Hey, David, you there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. With all of the difficulties and frustrations this season, the winner of the game on Thursday is going to be in first place of the division. Do you feel this is just, the season really does start now, and what you've done before doesn't matter? Is this like, how do you view this opportunity? Yeah,
we knew when we came off the bye that we knew everything's in front of us. It doesn't matter what we've done up to this point, and it's all about these next 7 games. And so, for us to get the win tonight, get the win today, and keep putting ourselves in positions to still be able to make a run at this thing is big. So everything's in front of us, and we understand that. And so this next week on Thursday, it'll be really important for us to come out and get a win.
How quickly does your mind move to Washington?
Go ahead, Todd.
How quickly does your mind move to Washington?
We'll be on them pretty quick. It was a short week and everything that we've got going, playing on Thanksgiving. We know that we've got to get ready quick, and so we're on to Washington.
We got one more for Andy, then we'll go straight to CD.
How are you feeling physically today? You obviously coming off a concussion and the virus. How are you feeling going through this ball game?
I felt good. Physically, even though I had the 3 weeks off, once I was able to kind of get back doing some things again, I made sure that I was in shape and ready to go, and I felt good with where I was at.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
What does it do for a defense? Obviously you get off the field to win the game, but to basically do it on 4 plays, not let them drive. What does that do for y'all's confidence?
Yeah, I think it does everything for your confidence. But I think just the way we play. We had a few things that we got to clean up tonight, but a couple drives. But I think just the whole way we played the game and kept fighting. I think that's the ultimate thing that we can hang our hat on and that we can gain confidence off of, and just keep it rolling. We need that.
Kind of, going off that idea, it seemed like, they had a couple possessions there in the second half. I think they scored 14 unanswered. To bounce back from that, I guess that's kind of what you're talking about is just, keeping your head in it and continuing to fight.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I was referring to. And that's why I'm proud as heck of the guys right now, because we fought through that, and we knew that we had to go out there and get a stop. And we knew our offense was doing what they needed to do. And we knew that they were going to go punch that in. So that was big time. We stepped that up, and that's the kind of pride that we need to have for our team, for our offense, knowing that we're going to go out there and we're going to give them the ball back every chance that we get.
This sounds kind of dumb. Obviously every NFL game is really physical, but it seemed from the outsider's perspective, at least, y'all were playing really, really physically. It seemed like there was a pretty big edge there. Was that something that y'all could tell, or something that y'all emphasized was being physical? Yeah,
100%. And we brought that energy the whole week of practice, and it carried over for the game. We started off hot, and we just kept bringing it. I think that was a big emphasis, and we knew that from last year. I had definitely had a chip on my shoulder from last year, and that left me with a sour taste in my mouth. I know it did with a bunch of other guys too. But I think we carried the energy very well this week, right into the game.
Obviously, big storyline for this game with the way he's playing is y'all going against Dalton Cook. How do you think y'all played? How do you think the reality of the game that y'all had compared to what you prepared for?
Yeah, I think we did it very well. I think we want to hold them underneath 100 yards rushing as it is, and we did that for the first half, and we did that for a lot of the game. But there's no ifs, ands, or buts. We gotta. In my eyes, I think in a lot of other guys' eyes, we gotta hold them underneath 100 yards rushing. But I think we did a pretty good job doing that tonight. It just barely squeaked over 100, I think, for him. I don't know how many yards he had, but I think they had like 130 yards rushing or something.
Yeah, he was right at 115.
Yeah, so that's a goal that I think every defense needs to have, and I know that we have. But we lit it up for a whole half and for some drives in the second half, but we got to play a whole game. Like I said, there's things that we got to clean up. The yards that he did get were yards just misfits and just us not doing our jobs. But you can very, very easily see that